Hello guys and welcome to the Free Hammers. If you've not checked out our videos, Paul is currently away at the moment, our editor, so he can't edit the videos with all the cool graphics, you know, when I give the players their ratings and stuff. He's not here at the moment, so he will be back very, very soon, and hopefully we're hoping for the Newcastle review, and then we can have all the graphics back and all the cool things. But I will keep up with the videos because I love talking to you guys and sharing my ideas and my opinions on what happened. So last night was our game at the Vitality Stadium against Bournemouth, and it was a great game in the end, wasn't it? We one of the great comebacks that we've had so far this season. This is my review, and I'm going to start with Bournemouth. So Bournemouth lined up with all the players I picked out for the preview: your Richies, your Arters, your Francis, Stanislas, and their new boy Phobia up front. Their £10 million striker. He started. And they look dangerous. They all had good games, you know. Stanislas, I was a big fan of back at West Ham days, as I said in my preview. West Ham lined up with Adrian in goal, Cresswell, Tompkins, Ogbono and Collins across the back four. We had Obiang, who I'm a big fan of. He's a really nice player. I think he could be keeping Mark out of the team in the next few weeks. Mark was in the team. Then we had obviously the main man, Payet was back. We had Antonio, who impressed me every week now. The other wing was Valencia, and we had the big man Carroll up front. We started the game quite well. First 11 seconds we nearly scored. There was a bit of a mix-up at the back of Bournemouth, and Mark had a loopy shot that went just over. After that, we had a few chances. I think, was it? Let me just check my notes. Yeah, we had a couple of shots. I think Antonio had one, did he? That was quite close, and then obviously the 12th minute nightmare strike. Carroll picks up an injury. Actually, he had a really good sort of half chance just before that. He sort of chested it down, didn't he? And then a little burst of pace that we've not seen from Carroll. And I think at that point, many of the commentators were saying as well that was a point possibly where he pushed himself a bit too far, and that's where his hamstring possibly did go. Yeah, so Carroll come off, on come Jelavic. About 5 minutes after Jelavic come on, Arta picked up the ball. He had a half scuff shot, but went in. Adrian didn't get a hand to it, and at that point we're 1-0 down, and I'm starting to believe that this ain't gonna go our way. It looked like one of those games, you know, where you remember I was saying that we're due a loss, and it looked like it was coming that way. My next notes, as I check here, I put down Bournemouth Madrid, because that's how we were starting to make them look, you know. They was passing it around lovely. They was beating us to the first balls, beating us to the second balls, every 50-50. Their passing was on point. That Phobia had a few chances in the first half as well. He had that header, didn't he, that just went into Adrian's hand. He had that one where he did the bad touch, where he could have took it round, but he had that bad touch. He could have made it 3-0 possibly, and it would have been out of sight. Then 2-3-0 half time, it would have been game over. After that, 37th minute, I've got that Jelavic and Tompkins went very close, and they did. They had a few headers, I think it was, and I think Jelavic had a shot, was it? After that, we had the sort of last chance of the half. Payet, he got through, didn't he? And he had an absolute stinging shot that just went over. Unlucky. But yeah, at half time, I was really like, you know, here we go. Time for the bad run to start, and I'll be completely honest, I was slating Jelavic off something rotten at half time. Sorry, not Jelavic, Valencia. I was slagging Valencia off something rotten, and I did put a tweet out through the Free Hammers Twitter page where I said, how does the West Ham family feel about Valencia? And then somebody was saying it was lightweight, somebody wanted to see him with Sacco, and I was saying, yeah, I want to see him with Sacco because he seems a bit lightweight myself. But second half, didn't he prove me wrong? Okay, so yeah, 48th minute, Antonio came on. He was looking really busy. Sorry, Antonio was already on, wasn't he? But he was looking busy, energy levels, just bossing. He's a very strong lad. He got good pace. Anyway, Payet was on, wasn't he? And he was just dictating more in the second half. They got him on the ball more, and he was trying to find that killer pass. His set pieces were very good, and we was knocking on the door. You could feel it was coming. And then I've got here, it was the 66th minute on my notes. Sorry for keep checking my notes. Obviously, where the editing's not here, I do have to check my notes every now and then. But yeah, 66th minute, Payet scored. What a goal. I remember making a noise like, woohoo! It was an absolute cracker. The ball went up and it looped. It was a lovely goal. Like Pat, as I say, one of the best players I've seen since Paolo Di Canio in a West Ham shirt. And my God, what a goal that was. And he was back. He got his goal. And I actually predicted before the game, I said to Paul, who's away at the moment, I texted him and went, I think Payet, goal and assist today. And then 2 minutes later, after his goal, goes around a few players, nutmegs a guy, cross the goal. Valencia's stand on the penalty spot, bang. It's 2-1. We're back in the game. And there's Pat with his assist and his goal. Excellent, and we're just banging on the door then. I don't remember many Bournemouth chances after that, to be honest with you. And then it was about the last sort of few minutes, when it's sort of 85th, 86th sort of minute, I think it was, when Valencia had his free kick just on the corner there. And he's whipped it in, and I don't think anyone in the grand field knew what happened. It was like the ball moved so lovely. It was Ronaldo-esque. It was just boom, boom, like that. And we're 3-1 up. And that's one of the best free kicks I've ever seen from a West Ham player. It was incredible. Arguably, for me, the Valencia free kick was just slightly better than Payet's. Payet's was the elegance, you know, like Beckham elegance. But Valencia was just the up and down technique was unreal. Sensational goal. During the match, we did bring on... Jenkinson came on, and actually I was quite impressed with Jenkinson. He played well in the time he was on. He did really well. Yeah, so the game finished 3-1, and brilliant. You know, because of the Man United result that went our way, 3-3, we sit in 5th, and we're very comfortable. And I'll tell you what, I totally agree with some of the other YouTube channels out there. We're knocking on that Champions League door, and I think possibly Leicester could be the team to catch. I expect Leicester to possibly start fading away a little bit. Obviously, Vardy's a little bit touch and go at the moment with injuries. So, yeah, with the games we've got coming, if you have a look at the fixtures, we've got Newcastle the weekend. Then we've got Man City. Obviously, that's tough. But then we play the likes of, I think it's Southampton, Norwich, Sunderland, Aston Villa. All those teams are winnable games. West Ham of old would crumble at this point. But I think Slaven's a clever enough manager, and the players are coming back at the right time, that hopefully we won't crumble at this point now. My player ratings for this week. Okay, Adrian, I give a 6, purely because it was his mistake for the goal. Usually, obviously, he's one of my favourite players, so I've just been harsh on him this week because he's got such great high standards. Cresswell, I've given a 7. Thought he was fantastic, possibly an 8 actually, because he was really good. You know, he looked back to the old bossing, putting balls in. Collins have got on Bonner, always 8 out of 10 for me at the moment. They're brilliant, they're immense, puts their bodies on the line. Tompkins was excellent, give him a 7.5. Noble, Obiang, both get 8s for me. Tireless shifts, very good. My main man, Payet, 9 out of 10, excellent, great free kick, great assist, always trying to find that killer pass. Valencia, first half, I would have given him a 4. Second half, he gets an 8. So he was fantastic. He redeemed himself on the first half performance. Antonio, 8.5 out of 10, great shift, brilliant work rate. For the few minutes that Carroll was on, I would have given him a 7. He was winning headers, he was doing his best. Jelavic, 6, again, very poor. Jenkinson, I've given a 7. I thought he was good when he come on. Yeah, good all-round performance. Performance out of 10, I'll give that a 9 out of 10. It was a great performance all-round. We move on now. We've got Newcastle. Newcastle will be on a high from the Manchester United game. I'll discuss that more in my preview. I'll probably release that Thursday or Friday. Thank you for watching, guys. The subscribers are gradually creeping up. I love talking to you on Twitter. You've got some real funny guys out there. As always, please like, please comment, and please subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the game. Keep believing, guys, that Champions League could happen. Could happen. Come on, you Irons.